Welcome to Mist. I'm Coach Nikita, and this is lesson number 30 of a green ball. Let's talk challenge. What is a challenge? Challenge, what is not a challenge? Challenge is not the maximum or the minimum. It's the optimum, okay? We're looking for adaptation. We're not looking for mutation. Let me talk about it through a story. We had a clients, parents, 2 kids, daughter younger, brother older, different classes, different balls. The parents wanted the daughter to move up to the other class with the brother, and the director eventually decided to let them move on. However, I personally, didn't want to, because she wasn't ready. So what happened was that in a couple of months she quit. But how did she quit? She quit, what happened during those 2 months? So what happened was that it was too hard. But how was it too hard? Well, the ball first of all jumped over her face, over her head. She started to get mutation, what I just said. Mutation meaning what? Instead of hitting the stroke that we were teaching, or at least I was teaching, she started hitting like shoulder high shots right over here, contact zone 3 and above. And unfortunately, she couldn't handle it, so she decided to quit. I left the company, several months go by, and I happened to meet them at a local park, and what happens is that the other boy also quit. Why? Well, for him, the challenge was the minimum, and he didn't get any adaptation at all. So his stroke did not mutate because it could not mutate because it was so easy. So it got too boring. So you have 2 spectrums. Too hard, the person quits. Too easy, it gets boring. So they quit as well. So understanding 2 spectrums is quite important in understanding of a challenge and the mutation and the adaptation of the strokes. Now what we need is an adaptation of the stroke, meaning that the stroke evolves naturally into a consistent shot. What is a mutation and what does it look like? Well, I'm sure you've seen it on the courts when young athletes rush for the ball and they break their posture, like their back is broken and it's like this, their feet are in the air, they're jumping to get the ball, they're always lunging for the ball, the feet are not ready. You can tell it, especially the ones hitting contact zone 3 and above. I mean, it's just clearly not ready to hit the ball, and not ready to be in that class. So that's what mutation looks like, and unfortunately those young athletes are going to develop very bad strokes in the end, absolutely guaranteed, and they will quit eventually. But they will keep going because they're part of a group, and that's what it is, which is, what are you going to do? So let's understand the challenge. Let's create an optimum somewhere between the quitting and the being too hard and being too easy. How do we do that? We create a program. Now on my YouTube channel, you have the program. You can use it. However, as I've seen, a lot of these places, they don't have a program. It just doesn't exist. So the parent comes in, they bring a kid, and what do? They do a couple laps around the courts, hit a few balls from the service line, go back to the baseline, hit some volleys, do some overheads, do some weird drills that are not written down, have no progression. What comes afterwards? Why the drills happen at all? There's no discussion of this at all. And the kids just come in and come out. And the reason they're coming is because actually they're not coming for the class anymore. They're coming for their friends. That's why you get the friends. That's why you get them talking so much during the break. They love the break now more than they come out. It's like, oh no, we're doing this again. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the problem. In my class, on the other hand, when kids come on my courts, they're asking me what's the next thing. And the reason they're asking me is because my thing is written down on my phone. I have it, Google Docs. Where are you in the ladder? Where are you on the tier system? You have to finish, this is where you are. So you have to finish this to move on. And when you give it to them, when they know where they are, it's so easy to motivate them. It's amazing. And guess what? Once they finish the tier, give them a prize, a high five even, I don't know. Challenge is crucial to success of a program, or at least the whole facility. All right, fantastic. Make sure that we understand the difference and of the quitting too hard or too easy, and trying to make a bridge the gap somewhere in the middle. Fantastic. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.